Hey, how's everybody doing this morning? Good. So, my name is Josh Strickland, and I'm part of Group 4. And this is our media campaign. Now, with this, we didn't want to just show Crested Butte as how cool it is and all the different stuff you can do. We wanted to show it as a year-round resort destination, but also you're gonna follow this character that lives in the city and comes to Crested Butte and the experiences that they have and what makes Crested Butte so different and a diamond in the rough type of city. So without further ado, I'm going to hand it off to Kelsey and she's going to get started.
So we're going to first establish what our theme is. The big title of our theme is Crested Butte 365. So we want to drive home this idea that Crested Butte is where you want to be 365 days a year. So we really want to target tourists across the country and encourage them to come here. Right now, Crested Butte is kind of really considered a place to come during the winter for skiing, but we wanted to show that all year round there's activities that you can enjoy and have fun doing in Crested Butte. So with that, we decided to focus on 3 different seasons: summer, fall, and winter, and the experiences you can have in Crested Butte during those times.
So our first video is going to start out, all 3 videos are focused around a businessman from Chicago. So it's going to start out showing this man's life in Chicago. And his problem that he has in the first video is that he's overwhelmed by the stress of the city and all this work. And he's been assigned a business trip that brings him to Crested Butte. So we're going to show him at the airport, traveling to Crested Butte. And he's not really sure what to expect because he's so used to the city life. So then when he gets to Crested Butte, the first video is all aimed around his trip in Crested Butte, meeting people, making connections with people, and then seeing the activities that he can enjoy. And this is really showcasing, obviously, non-winter activities. This one's based in the summer. So showing all the different, like the farmer's market, mountain biking, all the things that you can do in Crested Butte during all the other months that people don't think about as much. And then the cliffhanger for this video is going to be the changing of the seasons from summer to fall. So it will show the leaves starting to change as he travels back. And then the second video is based in fall. The problem that this businessman is now having is that his family is kind of stuck in their routine back home in the city. And so he remembers his experience in Crested Butte and decides to bring his whole family out to Crested Butte now. So during this video, it's going to show similar activities, but more family-oriented. And they're going to discover things like the Center for the Arts, or things that he hadn't discovered before in Crested Butte, and enjoy being a family. And it's going to show how your family can enjoy Crested Butte all year round, not just for a family ski trip. And so, yeah, this video is based on that. And then the cliffhanger for this video is going to be the changing of the seasons again, now into the winter.
So our third ad is the winter one, and we want to show, we started off each one with how you could travel. So the first one, you were flying, the second one, you were driving, and this one, you're taking the bus. And some activities you can enjoy in the winter are like snowmobiling, skiing and snowboarding, the restaurants, you must stay more inside. And we just wanted to show that unlike Chicago, that's boring and just cold, you have stuff to do here in Crested Butte. See, it's 365 days a year. And then it transitions to the snow melting, and again, Crested Butte 365, and it just shows the versatility of our place.
So jumping into the Twitter ads we had for this campaign, we wanted to focus on unique events that take place in Crested Butte around the year. So, for example, this one talks about the Wildflower Festival, which is a big event in Crested Butte in the summer. And then for the Instagram ads, we focused on the three different types of gear, and talking about if your kids are on winter break or if you're stuck at work in the summer, that Crested Butte is a place that you want to come and visit no matter what time of year it is.
So to conclude, like I was saying, it's Crested Butte's not just a cool town; it's an experience that you can have, and kind of like the changings of the seasons. You come here, and hopefully it does change you as a person. And you don't have to move here, but hopefully it's something that you'll think back on the rest of your life and go, "Wow, that place was cool." I mean, there was wildfire or not fire, flower. Really cool summer concert series, snowman, all that stuff. So hopefully it's something that you retain and hopefully tell your friends and come back for the rest of your life. Any questions? Yes, Mr. Barham.
There are no wildfires, right?
No, that's supposed to be no wildfires.
It would be an interesting take, though, wouldn't it?
It would be very interesting.
You could show wildfires at Telluride, and sort of. Okay, so I like your idea. So here's my only worry: is changing of the seasons enough of a cliffhanger to bring us back, or do you think there's another way you could enhance that change in the season somehow? What do you think? Like, is there something that could happen to him at the end of the season that, would make him want to, he's going back to Chicago to make him want to come back? What do you think?
Well, we kind of did that. So each video, he comes a different way. He comes with different people, like the first by himself, the second with his family, the third with his friends. So like the idea that each time is a different experience for him.
Okay. Okay. So we're going to probably do one more thing with this project. So that's something you guys are going to want to think about a little bit. It's a little bit more of a kicker to bring people back. For us, the change of the seasons is huge because we just can't wait for them to change. But that's definitely a local thing. By the way, we've gotten about 6 inches of snow in Denver today since 4 o'clock this morning. So it snowed 6 inches in about 6 hours. So that's why I was a little late getting back here. It's kind of hard to get around. I like the idea. I think people from Chicago might be slightly offended. You think it's a boring place, and then they'd be better off in Crescent View. But I like the city to country aspect works really well. And so I think you had a lot to work with there. I like your idea. Good job. All right, so now what you have to do is you gotta flip